On-air idiots.
All right, Hot 937 On-Air Idiot Show, and on the line right now, we got 1/4 to Slaughter, Royce the 5'9", Nickel. What's going on, man?
Yeah. What's up with you, my brother?
You know, everything's all good, and Bar Exam 3 is coming May 31st.
May 31st. I promise I won't push it back again.
Now, what can we expect from the Exam 3 versus Bar Exam 2?
Well, I always try to change it up. I mean, if you heard number one and like the transition from number one and number two, it's gonna be another transition.
Okay.
Like I'm trying a lot of different stuff on there. Of course, you know, I'm rhyming like crazy. Everybody know I can do that, but I'm doing some interesting stuff on there, so I'm interested to see how people gonna feel about it.
Right.
Should go over well.
Now, Royce, of course, the rumors of Shady Records and blase blah, but what's going on behind the scenes right now? Is Slaughter gonna end up on Shady or what?
Yeah, so the whole status with the SlaughterHouse and Shady thing is it's pretty much done. Like, we're going to make an official announcement and probably have a few release parties, signing parties or whatever, but it's maybe one or two little things. It should probably be done within like a week or so, I'm guessing.
Wow, that is going to be so huge for Slaughter. How'd that come about? I mean, we all know your history with Eminem. We know you guys go back. Did you approach M? Did M come to you guys? How'd that come about?
It was kind of mutual. I inquired about it. I sat down with Paul and had a good conversation with him, and I just asked him. It just so happened that at the same time, M had already been listening to the album, you know, because he was hearing such great things about it. So once it got on his radar, you know how M is. Once something gets on his radar, that's it. He decided he want to pull the trigger on it. He's going to pull the trigger on it.
Right.
He was just overwhelmed because he knew how good I was to him, like in his own mind. He had his own opinion on me, but I don't think he knew how good Crooked Joel and Joey was. And then, like, that four-group dynamic, I think he just looked at it like it was refreshing for hip-hop, same way we look at it. So
Right.
Once that happened, the ball just went in motion. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think that's going to do for SlaughterHouse?
I think it's going to put us in a position where we can show people that we can succeed on the mainstream level, too. Like I just feel like we conquered the underground. Not to say that we about to leave the underground and nothing like that. You know, the music, the quality, sound is going to stay the same. It's just going to... We got an opportunity to reach a broader audience now.
Now, speaking of Eminem, being that you have history with him, when are you and M going to get in the booth and lay down some bars? Can we get another Scary Movie?
Well, you say that like you assume we haven't done that.
Okay. All right.
That's always a possibility. I mean, that's my man. You know what I'm saying? I see M all the time. So, I mean, sky's the limit on what kind of music we can make. Like, even from back in the day when we first got back cool, like, my main concern is always to just make sure we friends and, like, nothing, no wedge ever get drove between us, between our friendship again. Now, the music part of it'll come. You know, that's just an option.
Right. I remember back when I was doing college radio, 97, 98, I remember when Scary Movies came out, boy.
Yeah, man. Those were some good days. I got some good memories of that time period of life, man. And I'm looking forward to possibly reliving some of those memories, man. A much more mature M, a much more mature Royce, you know, a very strong team, and just everybody united. Everybody, we cool with D12. Me and D12 is family. Like, everything is just how it's supposed to be.
Right, and I remember that track you did on M's first album, too. What was it, Bad vs. Evil?
Yeah, Bad Meets Evil, yep.
Bad Meets Evil, yep.
Yeah, that's Baby M and Baby Royce right there.
Wow, that's like 12 years ago, man.
Yeah, man. Make me feel old.
All right, Royce the 5'9" on the line right now. Royce, how's it feel to be in a museum? You're in a museum in Detroit.
Yeah, I mean, it feels great. It feels great, man, to get recognized because, like, it's been a couple years here that they started up some Detroit Hip-Hop Awards, and I actually went one year. Wait a minute. I think I was nominated for something, but I didn't win nothing.
Right.
And I had to think of myself, like, everything that I embodied for the city. So I was like, okay, man, I see that this is one of those markets where I'm going to be bigger in New York than I am in my own city.
Right.
Kind of like it's turning around now, you know what I'm saying, based off of all the alliances that we forming. And Detroit is seeing the importance of unity. So it's kind of like we all one team now.
Right.
So it'll never be in awards where me, Elzai, and Guilty and Black Milk don't get nominated. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that SlaughterHouse opened up a new bunch of fans for each of you? Like, you know, maybe Joey fans and now Royce fans and...
Yeah. That's exactly what happened. Like, that was one of the whole purposes of the group. You know what I'm saying? To just open up. Like, if I got some fans that ain't necessarily messing with Joey, and then, like, they'll buy the album to hear what I'm saying, and then when they hear him on there, it's like, wow, the same thing that happened with him.
Right.
M is now fans of all those guys because of that album. He just didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Because he's been chilling. He don't really be on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So like it's easy for them to go under the radar. So SlaughterHouse is just an opportunity for us to go above the radar, so we'll get a chance for people to hear it, because a lot of radio is not going to do it. Like the kids are going to only be felt, like mainstream radio are only going to feed the kids a certain type of music, so they just don't know. So now that we can be in a position to where they can get a balance, I think is overall just better for hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
All right. On a serious note, this week we lost a legend with Guru.
Definitely.
What do you think? What did you think of that whole situation? It's very controversial right now with the letter. I saw you had some comments on Twitter about it. What was your initial reaction?
Exactly what I typed. Like, yo, man, I read the letter and I just felt like something wasn't right, man. Like, I don't know. Like, it just did. Something in the milk wasn't white to me. It just didn't look right. So then after all the other letters and stuff came out, Primo came out and spoke, and Guru's brother had something to say. I just was like, yo, okay, so it seems like what was going on in my head is right. Now, I'm not really that familiar with the Solar dude, so, you know, I'm not going to say nothing bad about him, because I know a lot of people have been bashing him. I don't even know the nature of him and Guru's relationship.
Right. What's
going on? I just know I knew Guru personally, and I know Preem personally, and I know their relationship.
Right.
And so I felt bad for Preem. When I first heard about Guru, the first thing I did was hit Preem on a text. I didn't even want to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, the last thing I need is for him to break down crying while we on the phone. Like, I don't deal well with all that. So I just hit him on a text and was like, yo, you good? He was like, I'm maintaining. I was like, just checking on you. Easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's how you deal with a person when they lose somebody to death that's that close to them. They don't want to talk about it all day, every day. At least I don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I felt bad, man. I felt like we lost a legend, and I don't feel like it's a big enough deal, like on the internet. I don't think people are giving it enough light. I think they should be giving it the same light as they gave when Biggie got killed and when we lost everybody else, because I think he was as influential just from his lane, from his standpoint.
Now, moving along, on Twitter, a lot of times you use the word fruit. I'm trying to figure out where fruit came from, man.
Man, I don't even know, man. I was drunk one day, and I was watching Funny People. You know, Funny People, the movie with Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
I think Emma's in the movie for a second.
Okay.
And I was watching it. It's a scene where he asked Seth Rogen's character to talk to him till he fall asleep.
Yeah.
And then like they was talking about something. He just was like, little fruit. Like he called him a fruit. And I thought that was hilarious, man. So one night I was drunk in the studio. I called Vicious one. And then he called somebody one, and everybody just started saying it. So I started tweeting it. And then, I don't know, it must have been 3 drunk days in a row that I just kept tweeting it. Next thing you know, wouldn't stop tweeting me with it. So
now, Royce, if you were in the studio drunk, I'm assuming that means that your girl didn't give her emotions up.
No, she'll never get old. Drinking.
And if nobody knows what the hell we're talking about, that was a line on one of the joints on the SlaughterHouse album.
And she definitely wanted me to stop. Stop drinking so much. All right, well, quit being so emotional. We'll find that happy medium. Now,
Royce, how come on a lot of Slaughter tracks, how come you lead off most of the time?
Probably just the first one done writing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really get into the competitive thing with those guys because I don't want to stress myself out.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm the person in the group. I'm probably the least competitive person in the group. I'm the one that's more focused on trying to make the song the best that it could be.
Right.
Because to me, that's a win-win. Like, you would never get Joey and Joel feeling like, oh, man, they spanked us. Like, they have to feel like they got somewhere at least close to the best verse in order for them to be happy. They just competitive like that. That's why if you look on YouTube and it's 2 people in the group racing each other or seeing who could throw a rock who could jump the highest, that's Joey and Joel. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be the ones watching the games, arguing back and forth with Crooked about Kobe. Like, that's just how they are. I don't even partake in that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I'll stress myself out wondering, do I have a better verse than somebody when the opinion of the fan, the life expectancy of it is so short. Right. And everybody prefers something. You know what I'm saying? So it comes down to a matter of preference. If Joey rhyming something introspective and I'm coming with punchlines and Crooked coming with syllables and Joel is coming with something funny, there you go right there. It's 4 different things. So it's like 4 different fans that give you 4 different opinions. So it's like I try not to even get into that because I'll be stressed out.
Now, last time I spoke to Ortiz, we had him here on the show maybe 3 months ago. I asked him when the next Slaughter album will be, and he was just like, look, we did the album in about a week, so whenever we want to do it, we'll just do it.
Yeah, that's that. You know, Ortiz, he come with it quick. Punchlines, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want me to give you a more in-depth answer, like, our plans is to, as soon as we finish the deal, like, it's a few things that I got to do, like, spot date-wise. We don't have no plans toward for at least the next couple months, so we can lock down some time to just get in there. We're gonna take our time and do this album. We're not gonna speed through this one. The only reason why we did that last time is because we was behind the 8 ball, because E1 wanted to get it out before we actually went on the Rock the Bells tour, which made sense from a business stance to me.
I personally think, and this may be too short a notice, but I personally think you should drop every August and keep the Slaughtist theme going.
Say every August, huh?
Yep, Slaughtist. Yep.
Well, I mean, it's gonna depend on where we at. It might not take a long time. We're gonna do it until it's right. We're gonna do it until everybody in the equation feels that we got a perfect album. You know what I'm saying? We not, like, I know the level of scrutiny we're gonna be under. We're gonna be under the microscope with this album, so we just got to make sure that it's thorough.
All right, so what's going on with Royce the 5'9" on the solo tip? We know Bar Exam 3, May 31st. You got 3 new tracks coming digitally. Now, what's going on with your label situation, your deal, and another album?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm working with my man Tony Bucher. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's from Gracie Productions. We got a partnership together. We put out the Street Hop album through the Orchard, and we actually got one more album together, and we probably gonna be doing some more stuff in the future. But me and him, we're going to focus on the Bar Exam, and we're going to focus on the next album. And then after that, I'm pretty much free in terms of contractually, you know, so I'll be free. I'll be ready to just totally focus on the Bar Exam. I don't even know if that last album, I'm just going to hurry up and put it out. I might just wait, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I'm going to see what happens. I'm not good at multitasking, so I'm going to see what happens with this SlaughterHouse thing. If it goes how I think it's going to go, I can probably wait until after that.
That's not a bad idea, because this could change everything.
Yeah, definitely. And then it's not going to lower my presence, because I'll still be a part of something that's moving. So it's not like I'm going to take a break. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll still be visible.
Right.
I'm not really focused on worrying about putting out an album, a solo album, like, immediately.
Right. Royce the 5'9", I appreciate you taking some time out. You're welcome here in the On Air Idiot Show, Hot 937, anytime, man.
Man, I appreciate it, man. That's what it do. All right, cousin.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
All right.
Peace.
On Air Idiots.